They lied and said that this was someone else in this baby picture. They had to. This was the age I was kidnapped at by my biological mother's murderers. Hidden in plain sight, this photo was a critical key in realizing that they lied about my age. And if they lied about my age, what else were they lying about? Everything. The evil stare. The evil was all over her face and deep in that woman's eyes. Welcome back to my channel. The math is finally mathing. It's finally mathing. Not to sound arrogant or cocky, but all my life I've been good at everything that I've attempted to do. And guess what? One thing that I've been exceptionally good at is finding patterns. And this pattern has to do with me being kidnapped. My oldest son was kidnapped around the same age that I was. So these predators took him when he was only 14 months old. And I look about the same damn age in this photograph. Can you say pattern? Two major things played a part in the age that they chose to lie and say that I was. One, I was highly advanced as a child, so people didn't even believe the age that they said, even though they raised it 5 whole years. The other thing is that 5 years would make it easier to remember when calculating how old I was allegedly supposed to be. The lie was I was born in 1982, so let's add 5 years to that. That's going to be 1987. Then we're going to add 14 months to that, so that's 1 year and 2 months, right? So that's going to take it to the year of 1988. So one thing I know about these criminals and liars is that they're going to make sure that it's close to the truth so that they can remember it. Okay? So I know that they have lied about so many things, but the month is probably correct. And why I say that is that in this photo, I'm holding a popcorn ball. So that means in 88, it would have to be the winter time and Christmas time, because that's the only time that they made those Christmas balls, those popcorn balls. The popcorn ball that I'm holding in my hand as I'm sitting there in that chair so high, which means that I was kidnapped at the end of 88 or the beginning of 89. So more likely if I was 14 months and November is the correct month of my nativity, aka the birth, then that would mean that it was January, because 2 months from November would be December, January. If I was 14 months, it would have been January of 89. However, because of the popcorn balls, I'm thinking that it was actually December of 1988. It could have been very close. New Year's. Think holiday vacation time, right? That whole time people are off from work and school, which if I was kidnapped around that time, that means my biological mother was also murdered around that time. Dolores Diane, Dee Dee Sunshine, Hartley Smith Barnes, you got some explaining to do.